Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Saar Gwynleve is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
See, you can be nice.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Whoa, Geralt.
Don't
it's
get
2025.
accustomed,
That's a little
Nordling.
offensive, brother.
To the tower. Go.
Coltais Griffin is anvel.
Ein medetta. Estrath esen novigra.
Spreda. Marsandin Karda.
So far, everything's looking pretty solid.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an
They
excellence,
make lotion for
but of
that.
a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels.
Little leg at
There'd be
first
more,
seems
sir, but
good, no?
our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you.
I love how they give the dialogue
Geralt of
options,
Rivia.
and like none of your dialogue choices match up to what Geralt actually says.
Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
Ophelia!
That is a military
We're
secret.
finally playing The Witcher.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
What's
There
your
is
price?
a griffin in the area. Slay it,
Griffin!
and then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Could use some more information.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Todd's that
Go
guy.
to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sund jakten.
So we gotta get the materials together to lure and slay a griffin. I love maps. I love refrigerators.
Bad time.
Not at all.
Hey, girl.
Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar takes poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old
The
carcass.
whole time,
Counting
the whole
on it.
time looking at girls,
I'm
she's like,
hunting the
"That's not
griffin.
the only thing that's
Need
wide
the
around
buckthorn
here."
for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
The griffin's not the only thing, girl, to be slaying.
Come on, Roach.
As you can see, 10 out of 10 game with the horse physics. This will happen a lot, I assure you. Case in point.
Move it.
One gripe I have that I hope they fix in 4 is the horse mechanics, because they're so awful, man. Knock, knock.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
You've been playing as well, having a blast. Heck yeah. I have a little experience with this game. This is probably my sixth playthrough at this point. Hello.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
I'm glad The
Wolves.
Witcher's
No.
going back
Wild
into the
dogs.
fame. Everybody's
Yes.
getting to see it
More
again, and so
dangerous
I
than
love
wolves.
it. If you haven't noticed, I'm quite the fan. I have quite the collection of Witcher things.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
I ain't no
These
worried about
dogs
no
been a problem
damn
for a while
dogs.
now.
Since the war started. Covered too late. Attacked another one.
What now, you piece of filth?
Charge. The hardest difficulty level stands no chance for me. I'm way too strong.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
What's a bear? He's minding his own. I ain't worried about him.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Go on.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Yep.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
And there's a griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
I was signaling for something else, and that hand gesture just was not right. I don't know where mine is. That's what I'm looking for.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10,
Man,
12 years
how
old.
you doing? Thank you for joining in.
Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal
Thick
griffin.
Not really.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Thank you. I do it all the time, but it's mainly one-liners. I couldn't sit there and do the entire dialogue. That crap would drive me insane. I don't see how Doug does it. Talking like this all day, he's turned. You know that you gotta cut the throat, man. It's the same thing as David Hayter doing Solid Snake on Metal Gear. Can't tell you how many times I thought about how bad it must hurt him to go 10,000 times a day.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
Okay, Dad.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to
What's going on,
cover our
Bloodline?
tracks, hide our
We're
paths.
playing a little Witcher.
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a
Lots
guest.
of consistent fly noises.
Hear that? It's close.
This is probably going to be embarrassingly
Let's go
easy
give
to
it a
take
warm
out.
welcome.
Wait, take this.
Never beat 3. Oh man, I'm playing the main
crossbow.
story from start to
Won
finish
it in a
every
card
Wednesday.
game while you
when it's
ran
done.
around. Might come in
I got a
handy.
few people in here that have been dying to watch me play it anyway. Gambling. Well.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Stop projecting dead.
Watch out! Damn! It's fast! Come on!
Oh yeah, I'm already doing some hella damage.
It's about to dive!
I'm gonna get shot on it.
Don't let it get away!
Come here, we haven't stopped. We haven't finished talking about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I hear you, you big bitch. Seriously gonna bullet through this crap every time? Gotcha, fool. And that's a wrap. Did you ever try to farm the cows for leather? Dude, I have tried every
Not
possible,
bad.
conceivable
Not
way to
bad.
farm on this game.
Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
But yeah, Bloodline, if you hadn't noticed, I've got a Witcher sword back there. I've got all the medallions from different versions of the game. I've got all the way up here. I've got all kinds of pins and the coins from Witcher 2. I've got a massive collection of Witcher stuff. And I wanted the sword to be pretty prominent for this whole playthrough. Fast travel. The first 2 videos I posted on my YouTube were the quality
hell
was
is
buns,
this?
so
Right.
I'm hoping to get better with it.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
Did you say
So,
rot?
a fool. Damn it, you never
I'm
learn.
gonna periodically change
Military
the colors in the
Codex,
background.
Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, by the gods, no!
The blue just matches the theme, so I'm just gonna leave it at the blue.
What?
Use a bitch, that's what.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Keep your fucking gold. Fucking Nilfgaardians. Fucking assholes. Yeah, here's a fun.
Come on, and Kazan!
Please, no more.
Jennifer's emphysema.
Just
There, so. Something wrong?
Look around.
Those
Trouble
are all side
brewing.
missions. Like I said, I ain't worried about them right now.
Who are they?
Patriots drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fists starting to itch.
Pretty sure you heard a moan when old dude
Don't
was
see any
getting whipped.
Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe.
There's
I'll
a.
buy some provisions.
I'm gonna pause it. Sorry, I'm gonna pause it a lot because I talk too much about this fucking game. But there's one. If you bump into an NPC in the main cities, there's one sound that sounds eerily identical to the Dark Souls 1. Oh. And it happens quite often.
For the journey, then we'll go. Geralt,
Louise, what's
we
up,
should
brother?
stay out of it.
Welcome
Just
in, my man.
this once.
You're finally in here seeing what it's all about. I don't know if have you been in one of my streams yet since I started?
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
Finally able to catch you.
Cannot
Welcome
show
in, brother.
Temerian
Thank you for the
colours.
support.
They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
That's foul language, lady.
I'll let that pass.
Kiss your mother with that
I
mouth.
know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son Christ for attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
And this is where the fun begins.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
And carnage.
With bigger, lads! Bigger!
Yeah!
It's alright. It's over.
Mod Spark cross-platform. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
See his face.
It's going to be the
God save us.
final update
gone.
they do for the
And don't
console
ever come
version
back.
before Witcher 4 drops next year or the year after.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
There she is. Alright, girl.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report
I really
about a
need to
witcher
sit
who'd
down
appeared in
and
White
play
Orchard.
the Mass Effect trilogy,
I
man,
knew
because
it was you,
I have not played any of the
looking
Mass
for
Effect
me.
games.
I might have waited until you found me, but well, you know me. Patience has
And I
never
know
been
they're
my
a very
strong
beloved
suit.
franchise, but I never gave them any time.
Good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry.
You
Wasn't
like
expecting
it.
to
You like
see
it,
you.
dirty girl.
To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Yeah, that's what I'm told. The storytelling is super great in Mass Effect. I hear it has some moments where it makes you just set the controller down and walk away. And I like storytelling like that. That's what pulls me in.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
You broke a
Emperor
remote?
Emir var
Damn.
Emrys. Or
It's
to
like
those on
that,
more
huh?
intimate terms with him. The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
You can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
He said the thing. I suppose I can hear him out.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
All of those
I'm going
names
in the
mean
opposite
nothing.
direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Now kiss.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain.
Now kiss.
Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Get something else thick. Digress. Respectfully, of course.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing
I was
you,
doing
it's
that thing you
probably
like.
filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then,
Yennefer, how'd
we
they...
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
It's gonna be some naughty things Tiki don't like. Just a maximum chat. Yeah, for real. Thought about playing one of the newer Dynasty Warriors. Ah, yes, a dream.
It must suffice.
think Emir cares if I'm clean.
This cat has such a punchable
The
voice.
gentleman will
I
refer to
can't
His
stand
Imperial
this dude.
Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the
Can't
bergère.
stand this brown noser,
What
dude.
now?
In that chair.
God, I can't stand this dude.
Cutwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
I could shave these nuts. Respectfully. Is that Robert De Niro?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Your anaconda sheath, good sir.
How goes it?
We shall wrap your meat log now, post haste.
As planned.
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were, for none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And razor to your throat.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Natalie, what's up? Welcome in.
Now the gentleman may dress.
You want to dress me at this point? This dude's just standing there like, oh my god. Would you like me to pull on your spandex?
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the
Let me
garments
get on my
chafe,
knees
our
and measure
tailor
you.
will adjust them.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in
Metal.
Nilfgaard. The gentleman will
Metal.
tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Yeah, let me know if y'all start seeing any issues with the stream like I did from the start. So far, everything looks to be running great, though. Which one? Shall we have the Tabisher? Or the Chesterfield? Or the Linguan? I think my scars are rather appealing. Let's get this over with.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the
He
outfit
wants to
satisfy
measure the
the
schmeat.
gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner.
Yeah, it
Not
works
to
for
the
me.
Emperor of Nilfgaard Act.
Geralt is the definition of no fucks given when it comes to being presented to royalty. It's great.
Im grimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir
Sup,
var
baby girl?
emreis.
What's going on, Nikki?
Bow.
We're not gonna bow because I hate this dude.
Your Imperial Majesty,
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favor? So many months at Foltest Court.
Catch.
Yet you
Or
still
shall I say
haven't
4?
mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks.
Natalie, watch The Witcher for sure. Like it.
Take it you didn't
one I
summon me
can't
to reminisce
recommend
about
enough.
the good old days.
We have
So,
3 seasons
silence.
with Henry Cavill, and the new
My
season
daughter
should be
Cyrilla,
coming. But I
she's
got a feeling that
returned.
one's gonna suck.
And she's
I
in
don't guess.
danger.
I'm still
The
gonna give
wild
it a
hunt
chance, but
pursues her.
I'll have hope for it.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Why me?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results.
All
Yennefer
the
will
motive
tell
is
you
to
the
jam a
rest.
sword through your chest, but I don't.
This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
I'm sorry, your knee pad slipped there, sir. The Emperor just took a shit. Want to get up in there?
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Good.
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette
I
for
hope you
one
bite
day.
your lip when he hits you balls deep.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of
Vizina's
Elander.
from
Not
Novigrad.
only am I made to wait here like some
nee.
supplicant,
Radsliden enekt es tun es saur an neefire.
Es is hier Efsa. Prinsen en
Vein kerse, is daithwyn an
Esakleiti, Kinved Greinagat, and
A deserter from the Squire Tent.
Eseplenten eknot Matra.
It is that from the square town.
Casper Ken Gubelen.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Captain Ibis Vicovado, Glen S.
I could see it picking up over my mic.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
All I can hear themselves
Dying to
talk.
take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand
I'm
why
just trying to get that sharp, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully,
Seems
of
we're in the
course.
same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
I can't wait to see her in 4. It's gonna be wild.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours.
Riz Lord.
But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss
Is this
Merigold.
mutual acquaintance
Apparently
also
she's got
female?
a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure, she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
Cole, welcome in, brother. It's time to get going.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look
Have it
quite
your
dashing
way.
in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in
She
one
wants to
piece.
hit, bro. She wants to hit, bro.
I shall be
I'm
waiting.
in. You.
And Yennefer's behest.
Quick, we have to do this for her behest. Oh boy. No, just hanging around. I was never good at hangman.